Government of Grenada proposes the creation of a social fund to bring financial relief to Grenadians directly affected by COVID-19. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Tuesday, February 9th, 2021, I am Rikisha St. Louis. The government of Grenada will propose the creation of a social fund to be managed by the country's social partners to bring a measure of financial relief to Grenadians directly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. During his address to mark Grenada's 47th anniversary of independence on Sunday, Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell said government alone will not be able to assist everyone in need, but if they collaborate with the business community and members of the public, some relief will be possible. Dr. Mitchell said the funds will be managed and disbursed by social partners through the establishment of an independent committee.
For this reason, I plan to present a proposal to our social partners and by implication the country for the creation of a social fund that will be used to help the most vulnerable in our society. The concept is that every one of us who is working will contribute to this fund. I would lead by example, contributing a portion far above anyone else of my salary every month to help those in need. And I'll be encouraging my cabinet colleagues to do the same. Similarly, I would be encouraging everyone who's able to make a contribution to do so. Sisters and brothers, we are not going to Parliament to mandate anything. Our conscience should be our mandate. It is simply a suggestion made in trying to come up with creative ways to help those who are in need. Remember, sisters and brothers, we are a Christian society after all. And we are called upon to be our brother's keeper.
Dr. Mitchell said that while everyone may not be able to get assistance, we must try as a Christian nation to help those in need. He identified some of the categories where individuals were affected.
Any beneficiary of this initiative must be someone with justifiable need. It will be verified. And there are many who fit that category. We look around us. Farmers are hurting. Fishermen are hurting. Workers in hotels are hurting badly. Restaurant owners and bars, they are hurting. Tourism and market vendors are hurting. Taxi drivers, water taxi operators, they are hurting. Tour operators and tour guides and other industry providers, including operators of marine-based business, they are all hurting. Liat workers who have provided years of human service to Liat, who have now literally not operating and are left at home for months without a penny. And other workers involved in the aviation industry, hairdressers, barbers, entertainers, school-based vendors, shopkeepers, small travel agencies, other business owners, property owners. The list goes on and on. they are all hurting.
National flags are being flown at half-mast for 1 week in honor of the late Elvin Nimrod, former parliamentary representative for Carriacou and Petite Martinique, who passed away on Saturday, February 6th in the U.S. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell made the announcement during an official statement on the passing of his former colleague. Mr. Nimrod played a key role in the new National Party over the years, holding the positions of chairman and then deputy political leader. He won the Carriacou and Petite Martinique constituency in the 1999 and retained the seat in the 2003, 2008 and 2013 general elections. Prime Minister Mitchell recalls the late Elvin Nimrod as someone who selflessly served his people and his country. He said, and I quote, "Brother Nimrod gave much of his life to the development of Grenada, Carriacou and Petite Martinique. He was generous in his service to both government and the new National Party. He placed special emphasis on representing his constituency, serving his constituents with passion and dedication. As the Deputy Prime Minister for several years, I had utmost confidence in his ability to get the job done," unquote. Mr. Nimrod will be granted an official funeral, the date for which will be announced later. On Sunday, during his 2021 Independence Day message, Dr. Mitchell described Mr. Nimrod's passing as a great loss for Grenada.
Let me express my heartfelt condolences to the family of the late Elvin Nimrod, who bid us farewell yesterday morning around 10 a.m. I know our sisters and brothers in Carriacou and Petite Martinique are particularly aggrieved by his passing. Brother Nimrod gave human services to our beloved country, holding various portfolios in government and serving as a member of parliament for over 2 decades. In addition to Reverend James's comments about his various responsibilities, he also served as Deputy Prime Minister for about 7 years in the government.
Meanwhile, Parliamentary Representative for Carriacou and Petite Martinique, Kendra Stewart, said residents of the Sister Isles are hurting and saddened that the individual who was responsible for transforming their lives and providing opportunities for their personal growth and development has passed.
He once said that he will die for the people of Petite Martinique, and we believed that he would have done just so. He was deeply loved by many, well respected. He was a humble soul, very kind and very appreciative. Mr. Nimrod have basically transformed Carriacou and Petite Martinique. He has impacted positively on the lives of many, especially our young people. He gave us opportunities that we never thought of or we never dreamt of. And I can speak of what I would call an education revolution that he started here in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Many persons from all walks of life received an opportunity to get and to attain higher education through the many scholarships that government were offering at the time.
Minister Stewart reminisced on Mr. Nimrod's influence in her political career and success thus far. She said he will be remembered for his excellent service to the Sister Isle.
I want to personally thank him, although I've done it in the past, to do so again, to thank him for his counsel, his guidance and support, which saw my success and the success of the new National Party in the 2018 general elections. He was a stalwart, a humble, gracious, caring man who truly, truly loved the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique and gave his all to us. It is indeed a very, very sad time for us, for we have lost a giant, we have lost our father, we have lost a friend.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Are you gonna wear your mask today? You see everywhere you go, there are rules you got to follow, so don't you say COVID-19 will delay. Take the opportunity to save your community. Don't be that guy, put a mask on your face if you're heading outside. It's your life, my life, more lives will be taken if we don't try. If you feel any symptoms, call the hotline. Stay inside until you feel fine. 6 feet away every day. Keep COVID-19 far from away. Keep Grenada safe. Be COVID-19 smart.
Welcome back. Sean Niles, the Sour Serpent, has retained the Independent's Monarch title for the second consecutive year with a selection Vaccine Nation. Because of COVID-19 protocols, the competition, which was held on Friday at the National Cricket Stadium, was broadcast live via a virtual stage. Sour Serpent, who performed in position number 4, spoke with the GIS after being crowned on stage by Minister for Culture and the Arts Honorable Yolan Bain-Horsford.
The conceptualization is all about Serpent, it's all about me. I am Mr. Creative, I am Mr. Composition, and it's not in a braggadocious way, but that's who I am. You always find something out of the ordinary for me, because tonight, 9 Calypsonians sang, let's build Grenada, jump up, let's build Grenada, shake up hands and thing, and then they add some peacock that didn't make any sense. So I just proved tonight that I'm a different kind of Calypsonian, right? And that is what the art form needs.
Taking the second position was Philandi Jeffrey Stunner, who performed his selection I Pledge in position number 9. Third position, Sheldon Douglas with his delivery of The Recipe for Building This Nation, and Anthony Darius Youngsong, who has returned to competition after a 10-year break in position number 4. Niles welcomed the opportunity provided by the National Celebrations Committee.
First of all, I appreciate the efforts by the organizers and the planning committee. I don't think you should call it a March Gras or so, but it could be a virtual calypso competition around the same time we have the carnival, or so. But it would be welcome because Calypsonians are dying to ply their trade, to showcase the art. So I would welcome it.
Also held on the weekend were the National Cultural Extravaganza on Saturday and the Military Parade on Sunday. That story just ended the National Report for today, Tuesday, February 9th. Let's recap the top story. Government of Grenada proposes the creation of a social fund to bring financial relief to Grenadians directly affected by COVID-19. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.